Here's the website that I had playing in the background for my music while I was talking to you guys on my podcast. Look how beautiful Florida is. If you've never been, maybe you should think about going. I know I have family there, friends. I'm definitely thinking about taking a trip. Hi, kids. Welcome back to another edition of Grammy SaSa's motherfucking stories. Let me start off with saying thank you. I wasn't prepared to have all of you guys telling me that you you liked what I was doing and shit. So, I mean, I just thought I'd be rambling and nobody'd want to fucking listen. But hey, today I'm coming to you from Florida. Well, I mean, I'm looking at Florida while I'm talking to you, and I will leave the link in the podcast that I make for YouTube. Because I always have to put a video behind it, so I just take all these vocals and then do that. So, yeah. Let's get back into the story that I was telling in my last podcast about the guy that spent, as one of you said, all of his money on me and I should be grateful. Okay, so let's get into that story just a little bit more, because I'm not thinking that you maybe understood it correctly. I mean, sure, he did spend money on me, but it's not like you're thinking. So, see, what happened is, he came pick me up for a date, and he put everything on his card. I mean, a lot of people do that nowadays. That's nothing fucking whatever, right? He never once ever looked at a total. I thought, wow, you're one of them people. You make that much money. you ain't never got to worry about your shit. No, see, there was something he knew in the back of his head that he was just going to spend all this money, and at some point, he wasn't going to be able to spend it anymore because he wasn't going to be able to get into the account. Because, see, the account that he was spending all this money from was the account that he shared with his wife. Yeah, they weren't separated trying to get a divorce, nothing. See, what happened was she caught him cheating. And so she took a bunch of her shit and went to her mom's. And then when I went to his house, I thought it was weird because, like, it was like you could tell that there was pictures and stuff that had been taken off the wall, like you could see where there had been things. Come to find out, the only thing that he removed was, anything that had her picture in it because, like, he was cheating on her. And he removed feminine things from the bathroom and all, because, this girl checks. I don't know if you fucking guys do, but I've been lied to enough times and been made to believe something that just ain't fucking true. So yeah, I check. I check your medicine cabinet too. I got a medical background. I know what kind of pills you need to take if you crazy. So I want to find out if you're really crazy or if you're just my kind of crazy. You know what I'm saying? There wasn't nothing except for, like I said, it was kind of weird that there was like some pictures and shit missing, but no big deal. I mean, it looked like him and somebody else probably lived there, and somebody took off real quick. I thought maybe his roommate, something. Who knows? And then when he said that he was going through the divorce, I was like, oh, yeah. It's probably like she took her shit. They both fucking lived here. No big deal. So anyway, once she figured out that, he was seeing somebody or cheating on her again because, see, he told her that they were working on the marriage and everything. Well, she made it so where he couldn't use that money somehow. I mean, I don't know if she, like, flagged it as, like, fraudulent, I don't know what happened, but all of a sudden, yeah, he just couldn't use it. He was like, oh, that's why, like I said, I thought he just meant, like, oh, he just couldn't spend no more money, as in, like, maybe he's living check to check, whatever. We're watching TV there one night, and his Wi-Fi just stops. And he's like, oh, well, she must have finally shut that off, because that was in her name. Again, not thinking nothing. I mean, when people are splitting up, this kind of shit happens. You ain't fucking... If you think every single thing is a red flag, you'll never make it past the first week or something. Because everybody has red flags. And they don't always end up being the same thing as it was last time. Just because, one guy cheated on you and he was always on his phone doesn't mean if the guy's on his phone, he's cheating on you. You get what I'm saying. So, it's hard because when you've had that many douchebags come into your life and there hasn't been a good one in between them, you kind of wonder. So anyway, again, not thinking none, try to give him the benefit of the doubt and shit. I mean, he seemed good. He worked at Kroger, had the same job at Kroger for like 20 years. That says a lot about somebody. And then, of course, all of a sudden, he quit his job. After 20 years, he quit his job. Well, that was his story. I think he got fired. But he quit his job. And he was going to go work at Harley Davidson. Again, if you thought I picked somebody out for me, somebody working at Harley Davidson would be perfect. But anyway. So, then, all of a sudden, he's going up north in Michigan to the top of the mitten, not to the UP. If anybody, from Michigan, you know what I'm talking about. I lived up there for 10 years. That fucking shit's beautiful as fuck. You can go four-wheeling, snowmobiling, float the river, tubing, fucking just drinking. There's just tons of shit to do. And 10 years ago, probably cell phones didn't motherfucking work up there. You get hold of everybody before you got to a certain point. Like, I'm going to be, out there in God's country, so you won't be able to talk to me. And that was kind of the point of it. Nobody could reach you out there. But now, there's way more cell phone tellers and fucking you pretty much can get service out in the middle of the woods, shitting next to the bear that shits in the woods. So, motherfucking probably bears got fucking service. So, he's going up there and he'd be like, oh yeah, I was up north, no cell phone service. Yada, yada, yada. And again, not trying to think nothing about it. Can't say just because somebody else did that's what they're doing. And even though we went from a lot of communication to seems like it's getting less and less, and to me that's always a sign. Again, just trying to give him the benefit of the doubt. Well, come to find out, this motherfucker was cheating on his wife with me and some other bitch up north. Sure glad that I practice safe sex, if you know what I'm saying. I ain't never had an STD, thank fucking God. I ain't never have. I don't ever want to have the gift that keeps on giving and giving and giving. Fuck that bullshit. No. I'm a humongo flirt. I'll flirt with anybody. I don't care who the fuck you are. I will flirt with anybody. But that doesn't mean I'm laying down and doing the naughty with you either. Earlier I was on the phone with one of my friends, and my dog wouldn't shut up. And he was like, now my dog's saying something. He was like, let me go down by my dog. I was like, do you think they're fucking communicating? Do you think they're fucking talking to each other? Like, hey man, how you doing? How's your human? Man, last night I pissed on the floor. My human didn't even do nothing about it. My human's doing pretty good. I wonder. Like, are they talking? Just like toddlers. Like, I take care of the princess here. And she has like her own little language. The other day, I seen her reading in a book and like going along like you would with the words, tracing her finger, but it was on the pages where there's no words. She was born in 2020, and I heard these babies that were born in 2020 have like all kinds of weird things like superpowers, and so I'm not sure what so maybe when she's talking in her language, it's something special. Like she's communicating on a level that I cannot comprehend. And that reading with her, she was very intent in what she was doing. I'm gonna tell you that. You ever have people that tell you they don't judge you, but then they're the ones that judge you the most? You know when think about it. You know what the fuck I'm saying. You can think of one right the fuck now, can't you? I hate them kind of motherfuckers. I am not a judging person. Like, look should be the bone. Before, when I was younger, of course, I wanted the trophy guy and all that other bullshit. But now, it's about a whole other kind of connection and things. So, if you are good looking, that is just a bonus. If you can get down in the bed, you know what I'm talking about? That is superb bonus. Because a lot of times it ain't no good. And you got to deal with that for the rest of your life. Woo! That's another good reason to roll solo, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, I don't judge it by appearance like that guy we were talking about. I'm not into gauged ears. Like, I wouldn't just like want to go out and date somebody. I don't think it's a bad thing. It looks good on a lot of people. It's just not something I'm into. My youngest son told me when he started, I ain't gonna go no bigger than a pencil. I think he's just bigger than a quarter now. So, but anyway, that guy had gauged ears. I'm not really into septum piercings. I would never do it. I think it looks sexy as fuck on certain people. Again, just not for me. He had one. He also had a Prince Albert. Again, not for me. He tried to explain to me that it was supposed to do all this motherfucking shit for me. But when we were, bumping uglies, let's just say, all I could think is, are you making me into motherfucking burger down there? That's exactly what I'm thinking. Because, I mean, yeah. What is that thing? And it wasn't, oh no, I can't say, oh, not even a little, oh, no. Miss Michigan had to finish off, so you know what I'm saying. Yeah, no. Didn't do nothing. But anyway, not a judging person. None of them things would have kept me from him. The cheating. Now, the cheating, that's a whole different story. That's what's going to keep me from him. Yeah, that was why I had to end it and ask him, see, it was the one time that somebody, and I got in a relationship with somebody and they didn't move in with me. But at the time, my oldest and his girl and her 2 kids were living with me. So that didn't happen. So I went over to visit him. And anyway, I just said, do you mind if I come get my stuff? Because I bought a coffee maker because he's not a coffee drinker. And I want coffee in the morning. Which, he was that guy that got up and got coffee for me in the morning. That was the one thing that I think back to the little things like that. Like, he's the perfect dude, but he just got to fuck a lot of chicks or just wants to... I don't even know. How are you going to be all of that? Like, that's the kind of shit that won me in. Like, I got up and he's like just walking back in the door because he went to the gas station to get coffee the way that he knew that I liked it. Like, seriously? Wow. Honestly, not 100% sure, but pretty fucking sure. Like 99.9. Because I forget shit and I got that brain thing going on, though we'll get into it another time, but I don't believe I've ever had anybody go do that. So that was awesome. But anyway, I bought a coffee maker. I bought sheets and stuff. You right. I'm going to sleep over at his house. I want to make sure that shit is clean. I mean, some dudes aren't clean. So yeah, I fucking bought sheets and stuff. And I asked for them bitches back because I have the same size bed as him. I ain't letting him keep them so some other fucking coochie can be rubbing up on that bitch. And yeah, I took him to the laundromat, washed them before I brought him home. Anyway, just some other shit that I had taken over there. And, because he was like, oh, it might be a good idea if, since you take, if you take medicine every day, blah, 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 this, leave a little this here, leave a little, you know what I mean? So you got shit here. Make me feel like, oh, yeah. He even gave me a key to the motherfucking house. I am not even fucking lying. What the fuck would she have done if I would have opened that door and walked in and she's getting out of the fucking shower, got her towel in her hair? Well, hell the fuck hello. Who the fuck are you? Hope she don't own a gun like I do, Yeah, this man wasn't right. He gave you all the signs that he is definitely somebody you want to spend the rest of your life with. But yet, he was the cheatingest motherfucker I have ever met in my entire motherfucking life. I just really couldn't believe it. So, I had to pause it because of the princess. So, I'm going to try to jump right back in because on this program, I'm not exactly sure how to rewind it and listen to it yet. And so, I guess I will investigate that tonight because, honestly, I don't want to have to worry about this bullshit ever again. So, I believe I was talking about judging people. And anyway, I'm not a judging person. If I tell you that I don't judge you, I don't judge you. So when I have somebody tell me that they don't judge me and then they're like, you won't ever find a chicken nugget in my house. Why, you got something against chicken nuggets? Like, seriously. I got a toddler here. And when they're having a meltdown and they want something and it's a chicken nugget, you better fucking believe they're gonna get it. And yeah, you don't always give in to them. They're not always the boss. Oh shit, she's sitting like right there. They are always the boss. You know they are. Anyway, no. She's like, well, I had a fat kid. Okay. Sure, the princess eats chicken nuggets. She eats fries, sandwiches. Tonight, for dinner, I made a noodle dish, like one of them dollar noodle dishes. I think it was broccoli Alfredo. I took some Tyson's chicken breast that's already pre-cooked, that's frozen. I have in my freezer all the time. I threw a couple strips, I probably threw 4, maybe even 5 strips in there. And then once everything starts warming up with the water heating and bringing it to a boil, I use my kitchen shears. Yes, I have them just for the kitchen. It's all I have, ones that are over by the pens and everything. I have ones that go in the utensils drawer. Anyway, and I cut the meat up, and sometimes I'll even throw in a vegetable. Tonight I didn't, because I just wasn't hungry, and she hasn't had much of an appetite with her teething, so wasn't going all out. And then I cut up some oranges into little smile wedges, and we were snacking on them, and some Cheez-Its after dinner, because it wasn't that big of a dinner. And before she goes to bed, I will make her some oatmeal with some yogurt in it, because it's cold as fuck here in Michigan, and you want something in your belly that's going to warm you up. But yeah, maybe she don't have a fresh fruit or fresh vegetable every single day, but I'll guarantee that she has some throughout the week. And I don't know, what was it, like last week? I think I made a roast with potatoes and carrots and shit. But when it's just her and I, and she's the toddler, yeah, I am not gonna go all out and make a bunch of fucking fresh shit, for just her and I, when I know that it's okay to make what I'm making. And honestly, this is the same kind of shit that I fed my kids when they was growing up, because I didn't even know much about, cooking. I still don't know a whole lot about cooking. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna be that person that's gonna impress you with a bunch of shit that I can make. I got a few dishes that it's okay. I'm best at, like, throwing a bunch of shit in a fucking pan and it's edible. What is its name? I don't know. Just throw a bunch of shit in there and it's fucking, yeah. Anyway, and I cook everything in the air fryer, which makes it healthier too. So, there's that. But I guess, I'm gonna do what I want to do. I think I told you guys all that. I think I told you that I ain't doing that shit no more. I ain't doing what's gonna make my mom happy or my kids happy, or, well, I do shit because it makes her happy, but it made me happy too. That's the only reason I'm doing it. I ain't doing shit no more for somebody just so I can fucking please somebody. Because what happens in the long run? Who the fuck gets happy out of that? It sure the fuck ain't me. Didn't make me any happier. I thought making you happy would make me happier. But all you do is complain, and it's never right, and I can't ever make you happy. Well, fuck you, then I'll just go make me happy. Because if I make me happy, then I'm happy. Right? And this year is all about me. I ain't gonna say it anymore, right? No, I'm gonna say it all the time. I'm gonna remind you all the fucking time. It's all about me this time. I'm tired of getting used. I'm tired of all that bullshit happening. I'm tired of being nice as fuck to everybody still getting walked on. Man. And now I got all kinds of fucking head issues because of all you fucks. Yep. I got PTSD, ADHD, anxiety, panic attacks, agoraphobia. I'm sure I got some more bullshit, but that means I gotta go see more people with letters by their name, and then they want to give you all this medicine that I don't fucking want to take, and I ain't even gonna lie about that. All that medicine makes me feel horrible, and not myself. And I don't like taking any of it. I don't like taking it for any of the reasons. So, I take the medicine that I have to for my brain, and we will get more into that in another show, but I take that one for now. And then when it comes to anxiety and panic attacks and things like that, well, I partake in the devil's lettuce. Yep, I do. And it fucking works. So if you ain't tried it, then you know what? Don't knock it. If you ain't never, ever in your whole motherfucking life ever done anything that consists of the devil's lettuce, then you can't fucking say motherfucking shit about it. Yeah, because you have no idea. You're basing your opinion solely on something somebody else fucking told you. So, fuck you. It worked for me. And then that's how that works. If I give you an eraser, and I tell you this is a magic eraser, as long as you have this eraser, nothing bad will ever happen to you. You will fucking believe that shit. And then that's what will happen. Positive things like because you believe it. It had nothing to do with that eraser. As long as you believe it. You know, the power of belief is a lot. So, that's pretty much all you gotta do is just fucking believe in something. I mean, everybody gotta believe in something. There ain't no way you don't believe in nothing. I mean, come on now. Everybody believe in something. Even people who say they don't believe in nothing, you're still believing in something. You're believing in nothing. Nothing is something. It is. What is that? What did that guy say in that song? Even if you choose not to make a choice, you're still making a choice. You know what I'm saying? So, I choose to try to fucking be nice. And even though the people are shitting on me, I'm still gonna try to be nice. But I ain't gonna go out of my fucking way. Bend over motherfucking backwards. Come over. Move your fucking couch. Help you fucking paint. Help you motherfucking do this. Help you motherfucking do that. And I call one day and I just wanna talk. Just so I can fucking ramble, somebody vent, whatever. And you are too fucking busy? Well, fuck you. Are you kidding me? I do everything for you. You can't do nothing for me? That kind of shit just gets to me. You know, just fucking gets to me. Humans are awful. Have you ever noticed how awful they are? I mean, there is some good people in this world. Look at me. I'm a good person. But there is some bad motherfuckers in this world, too. Makes me wonder, what the fuck kind of world is this princess gonna be in when her's my age? What the fuck's gonna be out there? You know? What kind of shit is gonna be left for me to travel to go see? Once she grows up, and I get to go do my camper van thing. Yeah, my camper van thing. That's another story, too. What is there even gonna be? Do you hear? She's getting upset. I mean, it's an undetermined amount of time that I have her for right now. Nobody knows. I'm waiting for her parents to get their poop in a group and, get the needles out of their arms and get themselves a place and a job and all that because otherwise she's gonna be with me for a while. Okay. Yeah, that's what she said. Huh? Hi. You gonna be with hi? You tell them hi. Hi. Yeah. Yeah. And I love making my grandma's life just the best ever. Yes. Oh, and hers a little bit fussy right now. So that means our time is about to end. I try to always make these 30 minutes because I tell you that if you give me 30 minutes, I will make the world disappear for 30 minutes for you. Don't worry about nothing. Nothing at all. Just let me tell you about my stories, my troubles, what's going on, and you forget about all of yours.
And that's really all that it is.
It's just needing that 30 minutes, you know? It keeps us from having to wear orange for the rest of our entire fucking lives. You know what I'm saying? So, if you can come and rock with me for 30 minutes, whether you're driving home from work, maybe you're eating lunch, maybe you're getting ready for work, maybe it's between classes, whatever. Just listen to me for 30 minutes and you forget about every fucking thing else. I mean, 30 minutes of serenity, right? And isn't it always easier to solve somebody else's problems? So it's easier to listen to somebody else's problems and you forget about your own? Because we all want to help everybody, whether we say we do or not. We all want to make that person better. You know? However we can. And it's just part of us that's just built into us, you know? So, it's been a cold couple days here in Michigan. And it's supposed to be cold. I turned on my water today and I thought it was fucking frozen. It was barely fucking coming out. So I had to go in every fucking room, any place that fucking running water is at, turn it on so I could fucking make sure that I have water and can flush toilets and can still fucking wash clothes, you know. You don't want to be in the middle of washing your ass and find out that you ain't got no water. You know, that's not a good thing. Or you don't want to take a nice healthy fucking dump and then find out that you can't flush that shit down. I ain't trying to have a trophy for everybody to see, you know. That's all I'm gonna say. So I hope that you enjoyed this one. And I hope you will be back to enjoy another one. I know the ending here is a little hard for me because yeah, I got a little one here and I'm trying to stretch out the last few minutes. And this isn't how I want them to go, but this is my life. Now it is, you know. I'm going to be 52, got a 19-month-old I care for her full time and not working at the time. Because she is my job, and yeah, just trying to make it through life, you know? That's it. Just trying to make it through life. Do the right thing by the right people. Which would be myself, because I told you this year is all about me. Don't forget that. All about me. No matter what happens, no matter where you are in your life right at this moment, just know, unless you're driving your car, please don't do it if you're driving your car. Or anything where you can't close your eyes. Close your eyes. Just close your eyes. Think of the most beautiful thing you've ever seen in your entire life. Just think about that. Most beautiful thing you have ever seen. Oh my God, I can't believe the beauty in that. Can you? Just breathtaking. Now, from now on, when you just need that little tiny moment of escape, find a way to just go there. That beautiful thing. Even if it's just for a minute. To be able to escape. You know what I'm saying? That's all we need. This is why I can't be a city person, I think, is because, okay, you work with people, everybody's always up your ass. You go fucking the store and everything, everybody's always all up your ass. You fucking live in the city, you live on top of each other, everybody's always up your ass. You ain't got no time to do your own shit because everybody's up your ass. You ain't got no time to be by yourself because everybody is out. You ain't got nothing. You can't go, woo-sa. No, that shit ain't working. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I choose not to live in the city. I know a lot of people like to live in the city, but that's just saying. That's why I choose not to live in the city. So, anyway, this is a good place for me to say, I love you, my sassies. Share them smiles, y'all. Why? Because they's free. They's motherfucking free. And who the fuck don't want to be doing stuff when it's free? Catch y'all next time.